that. That was so cool.
Go.
What?
I'll do this on my own.
Oh.
Hi everyone, welcome to another video. This time in different settings than what we usually had in the last couple of videos. I think we were always outdoors on some traveling trips, etc. We decided to do in this video something different. Well, we are planning to do two videos. One explaining more about if you're planning a trip to Croatia, which this video is going to be about, and the next one will be about Portugal. So goal is to share with you our things, what we visited, what you might like, and just in general, if you're planning to visit each of these countries, to know what to kind of expect. Do you have anything to add? Every time people ask us, hey, you know, we're going to Croatia or we're going to Portugal, what to do, what to visit. And
it's always difficult, right? Because it depends on what each person likes to do, doesn't like to.
Yeah.
But there are some common things that usually can appeal to most people.
Yeah, there are some things which there's a must visit.
Yeah, a must, places not to miss.
Yeah, but then again, it will depend from person to person, and a few more things. And definitely these are: how long are you planning to stay? What do you like to do? Are you the type of
indoor, outdoor,
on the beach
city
all
break,
day, or going for a hike or something like that?
Yeah.
And also, what transportation will you have? A car, a motorbike, just a backpack, and public transportation. So it all depends on those, I think, first three questions. So Shayla, what did you like in Croatia?
Definitely the national parks.
Mm-hmm.
I think the national parks are like my favorite. And probably also the must visits. And I think Dubrovnik, I always find it very interesting, the city where Game of Thrones was recorded as well. I was pleasantly surprised when I visited Sluing, so I cannot miss that. So yeah. What did you like when you visited Croatia?
When I visited first time in '92, traveling around Europe mostly for myself, I started to appreciate more the place where I came from.
Beautiful history as well. You can see through the cities. It's very. It has a lot of personality, I think.
Yeah.
It's not like commercial or anything like that.
It depends. Some cities, maybe centers of cities.
Maybe but actually, maybe that's what we can also start with. Like, what cities would be really nice for someone who's going to Croatia, and what are key cities that we would recommend?
Yes. So, the first top five cities which come to my mind when somebody asks me where to go in Croatia would definitely be Zagreb, which is the capital, and if you're not only looking to spend time on the seaside, we would definitely recommend spending a couple of days in Zagreb. There's so many things to do.
There's what's the name of the mountain? Now I'm forgetting. Sljeme. It's also very nice to go for a hike, and it's in Zagreb. So it's in Zagreb, right?
Yeah,
it's very close.
Back of Zagreb, not just on the north side. But it's very easy
to
come with a bus and do a
hike.
Do a hike, so Zagreb, apart from this hill or a mountain, there's many things to do within the city itself. It's a kind of center of happening in Croatia. A lot of businesses are from there, and a lot of things to do. So just by Googling what to do in Zagreb, and
plenty of options.
There's plenty of options, from food to just walking around the city and different museums.
Free walking tours are also, or just walking tours are pretty nice as well.
The second few cities come in a row For me at least, that's Zadar, Split and Dubrovnik, which are kind of major cities down on the coast. And I know, Šibenik is probably there. So those cities are kind of bigger cities along the coast. So if you're doing a road trip, you'll notice those cities as kind of points of interest for people going down south. And
Zadar is just epic. Like, I would say it's one of the musts you really cannot miss. You have the epic sunsets there. You have the water accordion. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Like a water accordion where you can see with some sort of underground instrument.
Keep on talking.
And I have the most beautiful memories from being in Zadar with friends, the two of us together with family, and watching the sunset go down and having some ice cream, having a drink.
Sea organ.
I said accordion, sea organ.
Then kind of, if we go down south, Split, I think second or third biggest city in Croatia, so a big center, also a lot of things to do there.
Yeah. Oh, I liked a lot in Split. Two things that came out to my mind when I was with my family. Marion Forest Park.
Yes.
Marion Forest Park was really nice for a walk, and it was so hot when we were there. So if you catch like really high temperatures as well, there's a lot of shade. So you can, it's kind of not a difficult hike at all, right? Yeah. But it's like a bit up and down, but really, really beautiful place. The city itself is gorgeous. It's beautiful. And the beaches, like if you you can just move from beach to beach by just following along the coastline.
Yeah.
Just walking, and I thought that was amazing.
The last city south, last but not least, in the very south of Croatia, and only this last year the bridge connecting Croatia was open. So before, if you want to go through not mainland, but from Croatia and to Dubrovnik, you had to pass Bosnian part, and you had to pass the border 2 times.
All right, this is recent.
To Bosnia and Croatia. Now there's kind of
there's a bridge.
There's a bridge to a Croatian peninsula, and then the connection is great for, especially if you're doing a road trip. Yeah. And I mean, Dubrovnik is just unique place. Some people I spoke to from South America, from Brazil, they knew about Dubrovnik and they didn't know about Croatia, so that tells me how popular it is. And I don't know, like, just when you Google Dubrovnik, you will see why is it so special. This old city has walls around this old town.
Yeah, and you can walk on the wall.
Walk on them, and it's
highly
really
recommended.
It's really beautiful. And there's also a hill which I never went to. I don't know what is the name of it, but there's, I think, even a cable car going all the way up, and there's a beautiful view.
I don't know that one.
To the whole Dubrovnik. Yeah.
This means that nice, people now need to visit and confirm to us if these things exist or not.
Yeah, or maybe we should do it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also to come back a bit up north, I mean, the whole region of Istria, which is north, kind of northwest of Croatia, is beautiful. Wherever you go, you wouldn't miss it. And that's actually another thing is, there's so many places people tell me, oh, do you know this city? Do you know this town? From people who already went to Croatia. And I'm like, yes, I've heard of it, but they're not major cities. But they're just in love with those cities because they're just like small, cute towns on the coast. So if you're going down the coast, you cannot really
get anything wrong.
That it's really nice. But one of the cities
Croatian love.
One of the cities which I would definitely kind of highlight would be Pula, and Pula has a beautiful Roman amphitheater.
Yeah, we were there, right?
Amphitheater,
yeah. It's really nice.
It's just amazing. But there's plenty of cities around Istria which are just.
I like the ice cream too.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ice cream in Croatia. It's Awesome.
Okay.
It's
Where
a
do
plus.
you don't like an ice cream?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Don't give the secret away.
I mean, yeah.
If anybody wants to send some ice cream over, I don't mind.
Like she doesn't have enough. And of course, not to forget, my dear hometown of Solunj.
Not biased at all.
Not biased. I should have mentioned it first before Zagreb or anything.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, it's the best city in the world.
It's a town. It's
Okay,
a city.
Town, fine, I accept.
Okay, it's a
I
town.
accept town.
But actually, that leads us well, because you can stay in Slunj, visit Slunj.
You already
No, I'm going to say
sold
that.
them Slunj by.
No, you can
the
stay
intro.
there and then visit Plitvice Lake.
Yes, definitely. There are a couple of national parks in Croatia which are a must visit.
And Plitvice Lake is one of them.
Plitvice Lake is one of them. Beautiful waterfalls, beautiful,
Greenery, just the
beautiful
landscape.
lakes, and you can definitely spend a whole day there, depending
Yeah.
on which hiking route you want to choose. And other two, there are I think 7 national parks in Croatia, and
Yeah.
other 2 which we visited and we can say that they are beautiful
top.
are National Park Krka, Krka, and it's down a little bit south, close to Šibenik.
It has waterfalls
And
also.
It's also beautiful. It's like a similar vibe to Plitvice Lakes.
Yeah, but you can swim in it.
But you can swim at one part. It's allowed to swim,
Beautiful.
which is just amazing.
Yeah.
And the third one, which we visited, was
Kornati.
NP Kornati, and
Yeah.
that is different. So on Kornati, it's not that you can just wake up at one day and say, "Let's go there."
Yeah, you need to
actually
book
need
it.
to plan and book your kind of trip with an agency, which usually agencies are, it's a one-day trip.
Yeah, and I think it
with a
was
boat.
about something like 50 euros when
50
we went
euros,
per
yeah,
person.
per person, and you get I think
Lunch.
there. You get some snack on the boat, free drinks.
Yeah. So
etc.
it's I think just for people to understand, right? It's a boat trip.
It's a boat.
And the national park, it's a set of islands, right? And that's what the national park is. So it's
And you go with a boat in between those islands.
yeah,
I
and you
always
stop also for a swim so you can refresh,
Yeah.
and there's some spots where we had lunch. Actually was one of the islands where we stopped. We went for a swim and then we had some nice fish or meat that we can choose, and it was so
That
nice.
was pretty good. And I always thought that Kornati might not be as beautiful because if you Google it, you'll see pictures from above.
Yes.
And from above is just amazing. But then if you're on a boat, everything is kind of low. And as you said, when we stopped at some of the islands, you can go up on that
Yeah.
island hill. And then you have the view. So yeah, it's just definitely worth it. And another 2 points just to mention are viewpoints. We are absolutely in love with viewpoints.
Yeah.
We want to kind of
Get as many as possible.
Yeah, discover places where you can go and see nice views either on a city or on the sea, islands,
Road,
whatever. Yes, if you're with a car or a motorbike, then you can definitely check the route you are taking. Go on Google Maps, write viewpoints, and if something pops up, check the pictures and see if it's worth visiting.
It's a good trick because that's, by the way, how we found Vinetu. So we were going from point A to B, and we thought, let's just see if on our way there's some viewpoint. So while one was driving, the other one was seeing on Google Maps. Found the viewpoint, and we didn't really know. It seemed good, but let's see. And we were blown away, as you can see by the footage.
Yeah.
That it was impressive place.
And I've never heard about it. And it's just the scenery. It's just amazing. Like you're not in Croatia anymore. It's just out of this world. And the last thing is the museum. So we're not big fans of museums, so we cannot say and recommend a lot of museums. But
There are some that we really like.
But yeah, some of them, which is not a really museum, but it's a memorial center. It's a memorial center of Nikola Tesla. It's very close to Plitvice Lake, so if you're there, we recommend visiting that place. It's
a beautiful
the birthplace
visit.
of Nikola Tesla, and it's where he grew up, where he had his first ideas, his first inventions, etc. And it's really nice to kind of get behind the scenes of his inventions and see what did he do, how did he grew up.
Yeah, and there are some people that are like doing some
like
demonstrations and everything. So you have time to visit on your own and then also to observe these demonstrations that they do.
Great for kids.
Well, we were without kids and we enjoy it, so it's great for everybody.
I mean,
but yeah, kids.
We saw kids there and they loved it.
Yeah.
They seem to be enjoying it. There's a lot of museums like Museum of Broken Relationships in Zagreb. We've never visited it.
No, I did.
Sounds cool. You did?
I did on Erasmus. Yeah.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was the first museum we went to.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Like people literally donate an object that is a kind of, it gives them a memory of a relationship, and then on the side you read the story and how that object is involved in it, and it's so funny. Like the stories that you read is unbelievable. So it's really, really interesting.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's in Zagreb.
Yes.
This museum.
Yeah.
And just to kind of finish the video is also it depends. These are the places which I would say a regular tourist would visit. But if you're up for an adventure like hiking, serious hiking, sport climbing, maybe kite surfing and stuff like that, there's rafting, kayaking, there's a lot of options.
Yeah.
This is something which you definitely need to plan in advance, depending on which activity it is. But there's plenty of places and things to choose.
Yeah.
And I think
actually I did first time rock climbing. I did it in Croatia with you and with Josip.
Yes.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things to do, and if you're not only for like the beach and chilling, there's a lot of things, crazy things to do. And again,
if you like active chilling, because that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
We got like active resting. So.
Yeah. And we would always recommend just Googling most popular activities, because there must be something that somebody of you are doing, and that if you Google that activity and Croatia, you might get some results that we don't know that there are, but might be a good fun to do it.
And I guess also another tip, like in general, we try to do is always, if we meet locals or other travelers, we always try to look for things that we don't know yet that are not as popular, but maybe very, just picturesque or nice to visit. So, but I think a lot of people will leverage that.
So that was everything for this video. We hope it at least help you to start to search on what to visit and what to do in Croatia. It's a small country with a lot of things to see and do. Yeah.
And if you have any ideas, maybe we missed a must.
Oh, we missed a bunch.
Maybe we haven't visited a must. Help us out. Let us know in the comments, because we're definitely going back to Croatia at some point, right?
I hope so.
So yeah, we are always looking for new places to visit.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for watching. If you
subscribe,
if you came this far, it seems that you're enjoying this craziness. And I'm pointing to Shayla because I'm the normal one.
No comment.
Yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And next video is going to be about Portugal and what you can see and do there. All right.
Yes.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.